Good morning. Thanks for watching Living Local Financial Friday edition. So we are here with August Mize of Carolina Trust Federal Credit Union. Good morning, August.
Good morning.
So today, what are we talking about? I see you've got a really cool ribbon you're wearing.
Yeah, so today I'm wearing my blue and yellow Down syndrome awareness ribbon. We are going to be spreading awareness for Down syndrome, which is the month of October, but every single day this week, employees at the credit union are going to be supporting these blue and yellow ribbons so that we can kind of help raise some awareness. And we actually do multiple things throughout the year to kind of raise awareness for Down syndrome. Actually, every year on March 21st is World Down Syndrome Awareness Day, and it's Rock Your Socks Day. So because chromosomes kind of look like little socks, we all wear crazy socks here at the credit union. And it's just one of the small ways that we can do our part in help raising awareness for Down syndrome.
Well, I love that. And so, Luke, who's the friend of the credit union, who's an adorable little 2-year-old. We have his mom that we're going to be chatting with today, right?
Yes, exactly. So we're going to have the opportunity to kind of chat with Luke's mom, Lacey, and learn a little bit more about Down syndrome and different ways that you can kind of raise awareness.
All right. Well, let's go meet her. Hi, Lacey. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for joining us today. Tell me a little bit about your journey of kind of finding out that you had a son with Down syndrome, and, do you have other children?
Yep, he's my only one.
Okay. And so what was that like? How early did you know that there was going to be some sort of special needs?
At 20 weeks, my anatomy scan, we found out he had a hole in his heart. And so they thought he had a hole in his heart. And so they sent us to a high-risk doctor in which that was confirmed that he had an AV canal defect, which is very common with kids with Down syndrome. And about 2 weeks later, we got the phone call. And thankfully, my husband had forgotten something at home from work, so he had ran back home when I got the phone call, and that was when she told us that our baby had Down syndrome. I was reading books and materials. I'd already started scheduling a therapist, so he was born with therapists. I already had like a team put together, just ready for everything. They'd already sent me, there's so many resources for kids with Down syndrome. There's something called BabyNet, and he does qualify for Medicaid because of his special needs. So I'd already filled out all those applications and everything ready to go. And I got off social media. I had several friends that were pregnant from high school, and it was really hard to see their journey compared to mine. So that's one piece of advice I would give to moms that they get this diagnosis is, take the time to process it, and it's okay. It's okay to be sad one minute and then happy the next minute. It's totally a roller coaster. That never changes. 2.5 years later, it's still a roller coaster. But just embrace whatever you're feeling at the moment because it's gonna pass. He has Down syndrome, but he's mine. He's got my blue eyes. This is everything I prayed for, a blue-eyed boy, and I got him. I just got him with almond eyes. But one thing, a lot of people perceive that people with Down syndrome all look alike, right? And there are many similar characteristics of people with Down syndrome, such as the almond eyes and the flatter face and several other things, but they do look most like their parents. They are mostly made of their parents. So that's always something important that we like to talk about. One thing we went to when we found out he had Down syndrome when I was pregnant was all the things he can't do. Is he going to be able to walk? Is he going to be able to talk? Is he going to be able to, do? It was negative, And now I'm like, I hope parents coming up think of all the things they can do. They just need services to get there. Because that's the thing. They can do almost all of these things. They just need services to get them there, and good providers and good therapists and stuff like that. And they're not all the same. But I would just hope, as Luke gets older, he has opportunities to work and build a life of his own because so many people with Down syndrome are capable of all of those things, but we as a society have to create a world that's open to it. We always talk about in our community inclusiveness, and that's something I'd really like to see in moving forward is parents teaching their kids to be inclusive of kids with Down syndrome and special needs.